Over the last year, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus has been my contract negotiator, my fitness coach, my social intermediary, though a lot can change over the span of a year, and so the question then becomes, an entire year later, is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus still any good? Hey everybody, welcome back to DAV Tech. It is awesome to see all of you here again. So the Galaxy Note 10 Plus has been with me through literally everything over the span of the last year, and with the rise of the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, some of you might be wondering if you should shell out the $1,300 price tag, or if maybe you can save a few $100s and still get an excellent noteworthy phone experience. So that's what we're going to be discussing here today with the battery life, day-to-day performance, the cameras, as well as some hiccups that I've noticed with my time with the phone over the last year, and we'll discuss those at the end. Now, of course, we have to mention the standalone feature of the Note series, the SPen. A lot of you have seen that the Note 20 Ultra is sporting a new and improved 9 millisecond response time SPen compared to the 42 millisecond response time on this SPen here. Now, while the 9 millisecond response time is excellent and fantastic and great moving technology forward, it's important to note that it doesn't make this one any less good than it already was. I use the SPen for signing contracts, for editing pictures, cropping things, doing the cute drawing doodles to send to my loved ones. Also, it's nice because you can just click it right out of the device when your screen is off and use your phone as a notepad. This is every bit as good today as it was an entire year ago. And the 9 millisecond response time on the newer phones is going to be new and improved, but it doesn't make this one worse. I think that's an important distinction to know. Now, on to the topic that matters to a lot of people, myself included, the cameras. Now, if you're looking for a video example of how well the video performs on this device, I'd look no further than the iPad Pro impressions video that we shot last week. 95% of that entire video was shot on a Galaxy Note 10 Plus, as well as a majority of all of the content on this channel. I had a lot of people asking what DSLR camera I used to film that last video specifically. Seriously, if you haven't checked it out yet, iPad Pro impressions, right here, click on it. Now, if you're looking for still photography on this device, the cameras here are still really good. You're getting that signature Samsung contrast and really punchy saturation that we've come to know and love throughout the years. You're getting a lot of detail and dynamic range in these photos, and you know what? A picture's worth 1,000 words, so I'll show you guys and I'll let you decide what you think. For those of you who unplug your phones early in the morning and need a device to carry you all the way through the day, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus's battery endurance has still been exceptional. I get anywhere between 6.5 to 8.5 hours of screen on time. I am by every single stretch of the imagination what one would call a power user. That entails a lot of game playing, a lot of video and media consumption, a lot of emails, texting, document signing, and web browsing, and the list goes on. And notably, I get closer to that 6.5 hour screen on time metric. Typically, those are the days that I'm doing the most game playing, a lot of Dragon Ball Legends, 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, things like that. But if I'm doing more of the document signing and the web browsing, texting, social media, emails, and things like that, very routinely I get closer to that 7.5 to 8.5 hours worth of screen on time, which is pretty great. And if you're running low on battery before day's end, the 25-watt charger in the box is fantastic. I'm typically able to plug it in, and in 15 to 20 minutes my phone charges about 30 to 40%, and that is more than enough to carry me through the remainder of the day. 2 thumbs up. And there's the quick wireless charging also. Pretty neat. Now, one of the largest concerns for a phone over long-term use is the battery degradation and performance. And I'm happy to report that the Snapdragon 855 processor that is in this phone is kicking just as powerfully as it was 1 year ago. Do you want to have a YouTube video playing while you're playing a game? You can do that. Do you want to have 2 games playing while you have a YouTube video playing? You can also do that. Do you want to have 2 videos playing as you have 2 games playing? you can also do that. You can have 3 games playing and 2 videos and have like Reddit open in a multi-window somewhere. You can do that. Now, practically speaking, would anyone do these things? No, it's not very practical. But in a very mad scientist sort of way, very fun. Very fun. Don't recommend. No one's really ever going to do these things. But if you wanted to. And then that brings us over to the RAM situation. 12 gigabytes of RAM, have no fear, they are holding anything and everything just as well as they were a year ago. I'm able to keep multiple tabs open, and you know what, just for giggles, here's a short test. Okay, so up to this point, I've told you a lot of the good about the device, and boy, there's so much good about this device. And now to some of the weird and funky that I've noticed since the last time I did my initial review, because in the initial review, I literally had no problems, no hiccups with the device up to that point. Here are the things that I've noticed that were a little funky since that review video. Once, I was in the Files app moving a video over, the Files app closed and kicked me out. 2, I was opening all of my multi-window tabs to scroll through my tabs to go to something else, and it was stuttering. 3, I went to go open the camera and click the shutter button, and it took like a 2 to 3 second delay for it to actually register and then take the picture. Those are the problems I've experienced in my year with this device. It is absolutely incredible. Samsung, you don't watch these videos. What you did with the Note 10 Plus was exceptional, is exceptional. You guys really keyed in on the performance of everything. Everything is optimized and flows well. The only thing that I kind of have a gripe with now, messing with the iPad Pro, I really wish the refresh rate were higher. After playing with the iPad Pro and the 120Hz display, I realized just how badly this is not a 120Hz display. But that's all. Yeah, those are the hiccups, and outside of that, the phone's been exceptional. A lot of you were wondering if I was going to upgrade from this to the Note 20 Ultra. And a large part of me, the tech nerd inside of me, wanted to so badly. I just couldn't justify it. I could not justify it because this thing does absolutely everything that I need it to do. The reason I got the iPad Pro, need a bigger screen, gonna be doing a lot of content creation on that. The screen is just bigger, it's easier to move files around, and LumaFusion is just an incredible way to edit videos and export to YouTube. But outside of that, this phone does everything. The battery performance is still great. The cameras are awesome. The day-to-day performance and RAM management is a huge thumbs up. I couldn't justify upgrading when this thing is still doing everything that I need it to do. And not only doing it, but excelling. If after watching this video, you're deciding that the Galaxy Note 10 Plus is for you and you want to get it and also want to support the channel at the same time at no extra cost to you, I'll have some links down in the description down below and the comment section. Thank you guys so much again for stopping by and hanging out. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for more tech content, just like this, I'd consider hitting the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. I wish you a fantastic remainder of your day, afternoon, and night. And, as always, peace, love, adios. In 3, 2, 1. Bye.